Good morning, everybody. I felt the need to do a bonus read today, just a general energy bonus read, just to tap into the energies today on this beautiful Friday morning, ready for the weekend. And I'm glad I did, because look at this. The main deck, I have a judgment, and judgment is acceptance. It's seeing something for what it is, not for something you want it to be. And a Knight of Wands, by accepting the truth, it gets you back on the saddle. It gets you back up on the horse again. It gets this breath of fresh air, the surge of energy. And that I feel like that whoever I'm reading for may have been lacking in a not too recent past. The Knight of Wands is a welcome energy for any sign. So this is Sagittarius energy, by the way. What's below the Knight of Wands? And a Ten of Pentacles reverse and a Magician there. So what's below the Judgment? Five of Cups reverse. Wow, Five of Cups reverse, Scorpio energy is letting the past go. Could be because there's a new connection on the horizon or in your life already. There's something new. There's a spring energy, which we are in the Northern Hemisphere, signals a change, new beginnings, something new ready to grow in your life. And I feel like you are ready for this. You not just ready, but really wanting this with that Knight of Wands. So let's see where we're going, and this is a bonus read, so it's extended. So get comfortable, get your coffee, get your favorite adult beverage if you so need it this early in the AM, and let's do this. All right, we got the Judgment here, and let's see where we're going. Tarot the Mystical Moments for the main deck. That's Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all signs, all signs. Let's see, what is the energy today? What is the energy? What are the messages that really need to come out? What are the messages that need to come out today? What are the messages that need to come out for all who's watching now and who all is watching whenever they find it? It's a timeless read. What are the messages? All right. What is the general energy? What is the that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. What is the I feel like it's the Emperor. That's what showed itself. What is the general energy for all who's watching? What is the general energy? What is the general energy today? Hermit reverse. I'm coming out. That's what the Hermit reverse. I can't even speak. I'm getting on my own nerves. No, the Hermit reverse is Virgo energy. It's ready. It's no longer feeling like you need to keep yourself safe and pulled back. A Hermit reverse is after a time of a lot of introspection, maybe a lot of alone time. You're ready to join society again. That's like one of the meanings for the card. But it's I really feel like there's a new connection or a new job. It's joining with somebody else, if that makes sense. I feel like somebody wants you, somebody's including you. And it just feels really good. What's influencing the Hermit reverse? What's influencing the Hermit reverse? What's influencing the Hermit reverse? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Two majors right off the bat. Let me move this down so you guys can see your reading here. Yeah, the Lovers. The Lovers is making the choice, and I feel like somebody's choosing love. What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading here? What's the reason for the reading? The Nine of Wands. Never gave up hope. What's in the past? What's in the past? The Ace of Swords reverse. Now this is a no card. Ace of Swords reverse. And I feel like whoever was told no, they never gave up hope that someday they're going to get yes. No, the Ace of Swords reverse is, and for some of you, this is what it feels like. This is a long time coming. What is on your mind? What is on your mind for who's watching? What is on your mind? The Seven of Wands reverse, Leo energy. What's in the near future? There you got the World. So when you look at this, and we're going to keep going with this extended, but it already feels like old and new going on here. It feels like old and new. Something you've been holding on to that no longer serves you. Nine of Wands can be a card of holding on to old pain, old stories, old paradigms, old histories. And this is your Ace of Swords going on here. And so with the Seven of Wands reverse on your mind, it could be not letting energies in. Maybe not letting this new connection in, not letting an old connection in. And that's where the Hermit energy feels. So it's just kind of like to keep yourself safe, you didn't let really anything in. And so I really feel Tarot's trying to say it's time to let the right one in. It's time because the right one's here. You got the Lovers right in the center. This little world that you've been in, I feel like you've been nestled here. This is your safety zone. And there's an opportunity coming along to move you away from the safety zone. And if you ask yourself, am I really happy here? It is safe, but are you truly happy? So on your mind with the Seven of Wands reverse, it kind of feels like, well, nobody's knocking down my door these days, but are you leaving your house at the same time? That's what it kind of feels. It's like not really putting yourself out there, but you're giving yourself the reason to not put yourself out there because nothing's here. And I feel like it's not going to come inside your house. You have to leave your safety zone to join forces, and that's part of the Hermit reverse. And the Nine of Wands says, oh, I want love. I want to work again. I want to be out there. But the last time I did, I mean, look how hurt I got. So the Nine of Wands may not be holding on to a connection per se, but holding on to what it did to you. Okay, how do you see yourself right now? How do you see yourself right now? How do you see yourself right now? For who's watching, for who's resonating with this? I feel it's like the something that you want is also, it could be really scary to take it in, to accept it. How do you see yourself right now? Ten of Swords upright, Three of Cups reverse, but that's not what flipped. What flipped is a King of Pentacles reverse. It feels shut down, honestly. It feels, if I get closed off energy, could be really focused on one's money too and worried about one's money. Could be that, but that's not really the driving force of this reading. So, let's keep going because I have a few feels on this card, but I don't want to just throw it out there because in tarot it's the cards around it that tell the story rather than the particular card. What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? There it is, Knight of Swords. You have an opportunity coming in. If this is about work for you or if this is about love, the story is the same. You can't catch something if you're not even in the game playing. You know what I mean? You can't win if you're not playing the game. Kind of like Lotto. You can't win if you don't buy the ticket. King of Pentacles reverse is sitting on the sidelines because it's safer to watch the game rather than to play the game. Because the last time you played, you didn't get picked. You have you have an opportunity where somebody wants you to join them. I keep wanting to say join them. Again, it could be a job for some of you, but it could be a relationship. Somebody wants to be with you, but you're over here behind your walls, your boundaries, because it's safe back here. In fact, you put 4 locks up and you threw away the key in the past. Look at that. You can't even find the key at this point. You can't even forget, like this key unlocks this, but you didn't want the wrong one to unlock your barriers. Here's the thing, the right one, the Lovers, the opportunity is on the outside trying to get in. So I really feel the reason for this, and look at that, the female King of Pentacles reverse. You got the male and the female, and here's something new, Ace of Wands. So I feel like what you truly, 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 truly want, what you really crave, is now in the vicinity. So it's time to get yourself back up on that horse again. It's time to get yourself out there again with the Hermit reverse. Because you don't want to, you just don't want to exist, right? You don't want to exist, you want to live. And this opportunity says it's time to live again, not just exist. This is existing card. This is not what you really want. Okay, what are in your emotions for who's watching? What are in your emotions? What are in your emotions? What are in your emotions for who's watching? I feel Fool reverse. What are in your emotions? What are in your emotions? Ten of Pentacles reverse. Virgo energy. Again, something around the job. Something around money. If you, for instance, if you lost your job and you identified with having money, therefore I am a certain kind of person when I have money, and not having that money makes you feel worse about yourself. It's like what you have and what you put around you, you identify maybe with your own, it's like status, or you identify with it's hard to explain. It's like if you owned a company and it went sideways, it's really affecting you. You liked being that owner. You liked being that manager. You liked having that influence. And it's time to get back out there, because you may, if you want to own a company or want that influence back, the opportunity is here to be that person, if not better than that old version of yourself. So it's time to get out of your own way. You got a Three of Pentacles and a Tower reverse. Tower reverse is letting that past go, because that holding on to who did what to you is stopping you from obtaining who's going to give you something. The opportunity is coming. So I feel like the Tower reverse is clearing the field so something new can now be built. With, again, joining something. See the birds? And I feel, yeah, I really get you have some new energies around you. So if this is even love, and you've been out of a divorce, you've been single for some time, and you got really hurt, this love comes with maybe the family that you really miss, or having those kind of people around you. It's not just one person that is coming with this opportunity. It's multiple people are attached to this through one offer. That's just the feeling I'm really pulling here. Okay, what's the outcome here? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Happiness. Knight of Cups, open yourself up to this. See the flower? It is springtime. Let this start to grow. You know, it's being open. It's Knight of Cups is happiness and hopefulness. It's beautiful energy. So I really feel the need to really, it's like tarot wants to hit somebody over the head to tell them, hey, what you crave and what you want is around you. So get ready for this opportunity. Okay, what is the Hermit reverse here? Virgo energy. What is the Hermit reverse? What is the Hermit reverse? The Death reverse. Scorpio energy. Look at 3 majors, 4 majors right here. So this is a very resistant energy. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is overthinking. The last time I tried this, I lost it. And it took me a long time to heal. Or I had this job and I got fired because of the pandemic. And I lost my self-confidence. It's fear that's keeping somebody in an 8 of Swords. Nobody's truly lost. Nobody's truly stuck. It's fear keeping somebody stuck. And Lovers is saying it's time to choose. That's what it used to be called, is the choice, making the choice to come out of the 8 of Swords, to take the blindfold off and to join life again. I say blindfold, and look at that, 2 of Swords reverse, taking the blindfold off. 9 of Wands reverse below that, now the 9 of Wands reverse is a beautiful energy because it's letting the fear go and the pain go. So your 8 of Wands can now fly forward. And 6 of Wands is getting the attention that you really crave. Getting getting back up on that horse with that Knight of Wands is putting you into the Six of Wands. So if this is a job, this is better than you can even expect by taking this opportunity. If it's love, it's better than you even expect it to be. But you have to make the choice to just say yes. This Ace of Swords reverse is the no card out of all of the tarot. In this deck, it's 84 cards. Traditional deck is 78 cards. That is the no card when it's reversed. When it's upright, it's the yes. Some of you have been saying no. Your energy is saying no, or you've been verbally saying no to offers because you just don't want to get hurt again. And so the offer is here to say yes to, because this is the offer that really is life-changing. And it's the change that you really want in your life. Okay, why the Lovers? What's the Lovers about? Gemini energy. So we have Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, what's the Lovers about? Tell me about the Lovers. King of Cups, Scorpio. Look at that. It tells me either if this is love, this will be the last person you'll ever date, because this is probably going to be the one you're going to marry. If this is a job, it's emotionally doing backflips, emotional happiness. It's really a very happy card, King of Cups. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, reason for the reading. Nine of Wands, reason for the reading. King of Wands, going from a knight to a king. You'll never be happy at this energy. Especially, I'm getting almost a big work vibe here too. You're not happy with what you're doing. Nine of Wands is trying to maintain, trying to convince yourself that what you're holding on to is good enough. King of Wands is who you were always meant to be. And I don't care what sign you are watching this, but the King of Wands is what you're meant to be. You're meant to be applauded. You're meant to be seen. You're not meant to be hidden. Your talents aren't meant to be hidden. Your love wasn't meant to be put on a shelf. You're not meant to be a hermit. Someone hurt you, someone scared you, and it created this fear factor that kept you from trying to reach for something more. And the King of Wands is a person who's not afraid to reach for something more, because he just knows, he or she knows, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of 10 years, whatever it is, this person's going to reach it. It's the confidence in knowing that you deserve more than what you've been settling for, and allowing yourself to have it. I just don't feel in your emotions at a Ten of Pentacles reverse you're happy with what you've been settling for. If you are working, it's a certain position. If you are single, it might be being single, because it's safer being single than being with the wrong person. Whatever this is, with the King of Pentacles reverse and the Ten of Pentacles reverse and a Nine of Wands, this is the card, reason for the reading. Out of all of the cards, this is the one that matters the most. It tells me you're holding on to a lot of fear and pain for a little bit of benefit, just to keep this safe. But you don't want to keep it safe. You want it to be seen. You want your ideas to be seen and heard, and your ideas turning into opportunities. But Ace of Swords reverse in the past tells me you've been saying no quite a bit. Tell me about the Ace of Swords reverse in the past. Ace of Swords reverse in the past. And the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Fear. I say this a lot, but if you're new to my channel, and maybe you heard this somewhere else, but the Queen of Pentacles reverse is a card because of fear, because of anxiety. She keeps herself pulled back. Now we have a Queen of Pentacles reverse, we have a King of Pentacles reverse, and we have a Ten of Pentacles reverse. We have Virgo, Capricorn, and we have Taurus. All the earth signs represented in their cards. And I just feel like your ego, everybody has an ego, but the ego got hurt. The masculine energy on you, or the feminine, actually it feels like both. Queen and the masculine and feminine energies got kind of walked and trampled all over. And it could have been an embarrassment. It could have been, something created this fear. And the Queen of Pentacles, when she's reversed, she's acting out of emotion. And what she's doing is pulling herself back. So see the rabbits represented on this card down here. When she's upright, she's in charge of her emotions. Rabbits represent nervous energy. It's not saying the queen doesn't get nervous. Sure she does. But she doesn't let the nervousness dictate her future plans. She's in control of herself. She's focused on her 10 of Pentacles. She's focused on, she can't help anyone if she's not helping herself. When she's like this, you could be, tarot's a spectrum of meanings. So it could be anywhere. It's hard to get out of bed in the morning since I lost my job or since I got divorced, or to I'm so focused on what I don't have that I can't even appreciate what I do have. And that is the Four of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles reverse, I just feel like because of a prior action, it kept somebody saying no to new things. That's past energy. All right, Seven of Wands reverse on your mind. And when a Seven of Wands reverse comes in, it says it's time to start letting new opportunities in here. It's a pushing away of opportunities on your mind to protect yourself. Why the Seven of Wands reverse on your mind? Knight of Swords, again, Gemini energy. What's coming in you don't see coming is a Knight of Swords. Why you're protecting yourself is a Knight of Swords. Now, a Knight of Swords can be chaos. It could be craziness. It could be being on a chariot and losing control. Knight of Swords, but in this case, it's the momentum you need, but it's also the thing that's going to scare you. So what's coming in is something that you crave, but it also scares you. If it's love, if it's working again, that's what that's telling me. And it's coming in fast. And I feel like it's time to stop pulling yourself back and putting yourself forward, because that's where you belong in the spotlight. You belong. There was a time you wanted to shine, and maybe you put yourself out there and you got dumped. You got fired. People laughed at your ideas, and you pulled yourself back so far so that never happens again. But the remnants of that still remains inside, that whatever you put yourself out there, you still want that. But now it's like what you want. I'm just repeating myself here. All right, what's the world in the near future? The world, time to leave this behind. The world in the near future. Now it's a major. That tells me this is going to change your life. And the world is the last major arcana. 21. That means that all these life lessons are leading to this moment. It's leading to this place in your life, and your life will never be the same after this comes in. Why the world? Four Swords reverse. Interesting. Because this can look at as anxiety, but this can also say it's time to wake up. It's time to start living again. You've been sleeping in your life long enough by being at a Four of Pentacles, by settling. It's time to not settle and go for your dreams. Four Swords reverse to the world. And Nine of Wands reverse again. Letting the fear go so your Eight of Wands can finally fly forward to a Swords reverse, coming out of the in-between. Because this Queen of Swords reverse is not very happy. Queen of Swords reverse is pulled so far back, it's like witness protection program back. And somebody found you. This offer found you. Okay, King of Pentacles reverse, how you see yourself. I feel the masculine. So in the past, the feminine energy got hurt. Now the masculine's trying to protect your feminine energy by saying, nope, I want it, because the feminine energy lives in all of us. It's our Ace of Cups. It's our dreams. It's our creativity. It's where we love. And because the feminine energy got turned down, the masculine energy in yourself is trying to protect the feminine energy by pulling yourself back and saying, nope, I'm guarding you. I'm going to keep you safe. I'm going to keep you behind this wall so nothing could ever hurt you again. And that is where I see this. And the reason for the reading, you have an opportunity that you're really going to want. Could be love. King of Wands, you're really going to want it. King of Pentacles, how you see yourself, reverse. King of Pentacles, reverse, how you see yourself. Seven of Swords, reverse. There it is. Old energy, the old scene of the crime. Seven of Swords, reverse. Somebody took something from you. Somebody swindled you, lied and got away with it. How you see yourself, say, nope, that is not ever going to happen to me again. Why this? Okay, I have to go find some cards. Five of Swords on this side, Six of Swords on this side. Look at this Aquarian energy. You have a 5, 6, and 7 of swords. How about that for synchronicity? And then we have dun 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 dun, the judgment. Judgment is saying, I think I'm starting to feel where this is going. Judgment is saying, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that whoever did this to me, it was never about me. They were just a piece of shit. It was a job that would not have led me to where I really need to be. That person was really selfish and made me feel like I was the problem. I'm not the problem. Why did I put myself on the shelf? I don't want to be on the shelf. I don't want to be a wallflower. I want what I used to want. I want the 10 of Pentacles. I want the 10 of Cups. I want to go live on the other side of the world. I want to travel. And I feel like this happens like that. It's a quick change of thinking. That's why we have so many Knight of Swords going on. It's a quick change of thinking. This isn't a slow progression. Slow progression is where you've been keeping yourself safe. Queen of Wands doesn't want to be safe. The Queen of Wands wants what is owed to her. What's owed to her, it's like a birthright. It's a destiny. You're getting back on your horse and finding that destiny again. And I feel it's a huge moment. And I feel like it comes with an epiphany. Look at this. You're going from a 4 of Cups to saying no to offers to a 5 of Wands, joining the competition and fighting for yourself again. Okay, let me go get these cards because of course they had to fall right underneath me. And gosh, I hate when this happens. And I don't want to knock. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. The way the cards, I'm ready to get a different. You know what? I am going to switch decks. When it's like that, maybe because other cards of this or the same cards need to come back out, I'm going to switch decks when that happens. Let me see if I have something here that's drawing my attention. Nope. I have cards in the drawer too. That's why I'm looking. When this happens, it's like a different deck needs to be had. And my eyes being drawn to the Wheel of Fortune Tarot. Okay. So let's go to the energy coming in is a Knight of Swords. The energy coming in is a Knight of Swords. Energy coming in is a Knight of Swords. Yeah, after the reading, I'm going to have to get on my hands and knees and go fish these out because they went in the most obscure places underneath tables. All right. The Knight of Swords coming in. Gemini energy. This opportunity is coming in. Knight of Swords coming in. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to be open to it or are you going to shy away from it? Light as a feather. Very 4 of Swords like, with the Libran energy. Knowing that you're a stronger version of yourself than you've ever been. Knight of Swords coming in. A message, an action. What is the Knight of Swords coming in? And the Page of Swords, a message of opportunity. I do feel like this is some type of message coming in. It's a communication of some sort. It's somebody sees you online. Somebody sees you out there and says, hey, what are you doing out in the countryside? That's what it feels like. Whenever I do these readings, I studied economics for 6 years. I can't, econometrics, but my brain is going different directions. Anyway, when I see this stuff, I think of graphs and I feel like the plot points and you have your, you have your little line here and you got the plot points. And when you're in economics, the closer to those dots to the line, the better. That means there's a strong correlation going on. But my eyes were always drawn to the dots, the further part of the graph. A lot of people ignore those dots, but those are the dots that matter in life. And that's what it feels like. You pulled yourself so far away from the line so you can't be seen. So people don't even see you anymore because that's where it's safe. And somebody sees you out there and says, what are you doing, you little dot? What are you doing way out there? Why don't you come join over here? And that is the Hermit reverse. Why don't you come join us at this company? I feel like somebody sees you. 8 of Swords reverse, you can put your guard down now. It's being appreciated. It's being seen. It's being thanked. And pretty soon that energy with that Knight of Swords is going to put you into this King of Wands. So if you're joining a company, I feel like you're going to, it just takes that little bit of momentum to get you back in the game. And then you're going to realize, man, I'm really good at this job. And other people are going to see it too. And I feel like you're going to advance pretty quickly. If this is a relationship, it just takes a couple dates getting back out there. And I feel like you're going to let your guard down and be yourself. Realize that being who you truly are is your best asset. It always has been your best asset. Just because an ass in the past thought your best asset is something they need to make you feel insecure about because they didn't have that themselves. I mean, it's really being yourself is how you get what you want. Okay, Ten of Pentacles reverse in your emotions. Ten of Pentacles reverse in your emotions. You got the Hierophant reverse. More Taurus, more Earth sign. Without a relationship, without a job, focusing on what you don't have is what it feels like. Hierophant reverse and the Ten of Pentacles reverse in your emotions. Yep, and the Death reverse. I had it once and I lost it. That's who I am. That's not who you are. I had cancer at 26 and I did 67 treatments of chemotherapy. But do you ever see on this tarot channel under the Daily Brew saying, I'm a cancer survivor? What happened to you is not who you are. Do not define yourself by what you did. If anything, define yourself by what you overcame. That is the story. If you don't take anything from this reading, please take that. Tell me about the Knight of Cups and the outcome. Knight of Cups, Piscean energy, and Knight of Cups is opening yourself up. Knight of Cups and the Judgment. Isn't that beautiful? This is why I had to get a different deck. You know why? Because Judgment is out. I was wondering what card is going to repeat itself that needs to be here. Judgment. Judgment is saying, I'm ready for this. I'm awakening to this. It's a rebirth, kind of like the Death card upright, death and rebirth. But some of you emotionally are still stuck in the death and never got to the rebirth part. Judgment is when you see something for what it is, you can't unsee it. And what you're seeing is yourselves. You are not meant to sit on the sidelines. You are always meant to play the game because you are, oh shoot, you are going to win. I was going to say, and look at, do you guys see this? What was below the Four Cups? There's the Ace of Cups. So if you look at this Four Cups, what you've been saying no to is nope, nope, and he's not even looking. But now look what comes. Oops. It's the cup. It looks like the same cup, doesn't it? So this is why this reading is happening. It's saying it's time to walk away from the past and going towards the world. Look how this is really it's overlaying the same message in different cards. So the Eight of Cups is walking away from something, but what are you walking towards? You're walking towards the world. Near future is the world. It's a huge change. It's the last of your, like this feels like, if you look at the majors as things out of your control destined to happen, I want to say the worst is behind you. Whatever puts you in this position is not going to happen like that again because you would never allow it to happen like that again. If this was a marriage and you didn't work and you were left broken and penniless and living with your sister, you are building yourself up so strongly to never be in a position to ever lean on somebody again. So when the right one comes in, you don't need them in your life. You want them in your life. You don't need them to pay your bills. You can pay your own bills. You don't need them to complete you. You were already completed. That's the Judgment. That's saying, oh, I am more than I ever gave myself credit for. And I feel like you're truly going to start living. You're going to start living the life you or damn well deserve to live. Nine of Wands to the King of Wands. I mean, two different energies. This is where you might be now, and this is where you're going. And some of you, wherever you fall in this timeline, if you're resonating, some of you were like this last year, and you're on your way, like the world. You're making the map to your future. And so you're traveling, you're little travelers going to this. And soon the Judgment is you are the world. You are the change. You are the force in this reading. You're not, I don't know. I know I'm repeating myself. So I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. But it's a beautiful energy. A big opportunities come in. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. All right, my dears, have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, I hope you get out and do something and just really enjoy the day. And especially if you are struggling, if you've been through a breakup, if somebody treated you unfairly, don't sit home and think about it. Don't give them any more of your energy. Get out and change that energy up. Just get out and enjoy life any way you can. And that is the best way to take your power back. Take it first by energetically, and soon you'll move on physically from it too. All right, my dears, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.